Have you ever come across a situation where you have to make a choice between hard drive and SSD? Or are you still wondering or confused what is the difference what you should buy the hard drive or SSD? Welcome to Cat's Focus, and today we are going to discuss about hard drive, SSD, and what is the difference. While buying a computer, all of us have come across the choice that they give to us whether we want to buy this laptop or desktop with SSD or hard drive. So first we're going to talk about the hard drive. In 1956, IBM launched a storage device which is called hard drive. Now the hard drive is, if you go 5 or 10 years back, almost every computer had the hard drive installed on it. Hard drive is, there's a mechanical task going on inside the hard drive. There's a spinning platter which keeps on spinning, it's around one, and there's a read and write head at the top of it. That head is responsible for reading and writing the information on that spinning platter. So the speed for the desktop or the laptop hard drive is usually 5400 RPM or 7200 RPM, which is the round the spinning platter takes per minute. Now, the hard drive comes into two different sizes, 2.5 inches and 3.5. 3.5 is a bigger one. Bigger hard drive means more spinning platters inside it. The usual connector earlier, the hard drive connector used to be IDE, but now it's almost SATA. I've been just noticing for last 7 8 years, it's almost SATA drives which are coming out now. Why one should go for a hard drive? Well, if you're not expecting high input output or high performance or faster read and write, if you're a moderate user and you want to buy more storage space in lesser price, you should buy a hard drive, because hard drive is much cheaper. If you calculate value for money, cost per GB is very less for hard drives, and you can easily store around 6 terabyte to 10 terabyte data in one single hard drive. Now let's talk about SSDs. SSD is also known as solid state drive. If I were to give you the example, have you seen the USB drive, which we also call the pen drive? SSD kind of works on the same thing. You can say the SSD is a bigger version of the USB drive. Everything is saved on a microchip. Now there is no mechanical task going on. There's no spinning platter. There's no header. So the reading and the writing speed, the read and the write speed of a SSD is much faster than the hard drive. Now, there was a rumor when the SSDs came out that data which is written on the SSD, it will wear off in few days. But it turned out that the data which is written on the SSD, it can outlive any human being on this earth. So it is a pretty stable, durable sort of drive that came out, but it is much more, costly than the hard drive. You get the cost per GB is very high for SSDs. SSDs come into 1.8 inches, 2.5 inches, 3.5 inches size, and the connector that are used for the SSD is the SATA connector. Now, how exactly SSD function if there's no mechanical thing going inside? There is a thing which is in SSD which is called controller. It is called the brain of the SSD. Now, what it does, it determines the data read, write, and the speed of the drive. How to write the data, where to write the data, the cache, the speed of the drive, everything depends on this controller. Now, the controllers which are available now in the market or have been there for some time now, the speed, they're capable of reading and writing at a speed of 500 MB per second to 1800 MB per second. So that's the kind of solid state drives we have out there. Mostly they are used in the server, or even if you're buying a laptop or a desktop, you're given the option you need faster speed. If I were to compare both the SSD and the hard drive, then I would say that the perfect example would be you're out there in the library. Hard drive is like you need to find some information, you'll go to some rack, pull out a book, look for the information. SSD is like there's a book always lying there open. You need the information, you go and see it. So SSD is much faster option than hard drive. Now, which one you should buy and you should go for? Well, if you need and you are okay with less storage space, then you should go for the SSD, because SSD is much more in price if you compare it with hard drive. But if you're a moderate user and you need more storage space and you are okay with the normal read in the right speed, you should go for the hard drive. So this is my review about the solid state drive, hard drive, what is the difference, and which one you should buy. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like my video, leave a comment in the comment section, or just give me the feedback. I'll bring more interesting videos for you. Thank you.